Okay, my friends, I have been busy today. I started up following up with some companies I put in resumes for or with yesterday.
Continue on Ohio 252 North for 2 miles.
After my interview with Republic Services, for the garbage truck job, so I found out that the job was actually for a manual labor position. They're still picking up the cans and throwing them in the back of the truck. It was not for, the side hook or the arm to pick up the cans and put it in the front loader. So luckily the manager was up front with me, realized, told me what the position was all about. We talked quite a bit. He liked my resume overall, and he wanted to not completely waste the interview. So I am on file with them. So if anything opens up besides that super heavy duty manual labor, I may get a call back. But I'm not really holding my breath because they are a union shop. So of course all the people on the inside will get a chance to apply for anything that opens up before they get put out to the general public. So anyway, I'm not an idiot. I know there's no way in heck I was going to be able to lift 50 to 100 pound garbage cans, house after house after house. That just wasn't going to work out, so I had to bow out of that one. And so no big deal. Just came home and found a bunch more applications, put in a bunch more, and I realized that my Indeed website that I've been using may not be transferring the resumes like they say they do. I've made a couple callbacks to some companies that say they don't have it. It's not in their system. So something's going haywire with that. So from here on in, anything that I'm super serious about, I will be calling back and double checking with them to make sure they got the information and doing a check-in with them. I suppose I should have been doing that from the get-go, but I put in so many applications, it just seemed crazy. A lot of them don't even have phone numbers to call back to. I have to research the company, find their phone number, then, find the directory, go to their HR department, and even then I just get sent to a voicemail. So anyway, so I called back one from yesterday, and it was for a linens position, basically picking up dirty linens from restaurants, hotels, hospitals, that kind of deal, and then bringing them back to our distribution point where they get loaded onto a semi-truck, taken to Pittsburgh, and then the truck brings back clean linens, and then, we distribute out clean linens. So we'd be picking up dirties and bringing back cleans. They're established routes. There's a minimum pay per week. They have decent benefits, not real expensive, and they do offer vacation after a year. They offer
in a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the I-480 East ramp to Cleveland.
401k after a year as well, which you all know that's something I definitely need to start building up that account. Unfortunately, it works out to be only about $14 an hour. It is a commission-based gig. The routes are already established. The customers are already there.
Use the right lane to take the I-480 East ramp, then merge onto I-480 East.
If you can, upsell a little bit, it adds to your commission. It adds to the overall price. The commission is based off whatever the sales of that company is, whatever their tickets are. You get a percentage of their ticket, with a minimum of $575 a week. So, there at least is a guaranteed minimum.
Continue on I-480 East for 3 miles.
So anyway, so that's not a great job. I mean, it's a job, and it's be making a little bit more than I am now. The car thing, I do like it. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay very much, and I don't know if we're going to get the Avis accounts. it is a trial period, and I'm wondering if they're going to actually, give us this account or not. And even if they do, my highest pay grade there will only be $12.50 an hour. And right now we're only working four days a week. So unless we get the account for more days a week, it's not going to work out. As you know, I'm working 12-hour days, and I'm working both Avis and Enterprise. There's 2 different pay rates that I'm doing there, so my checks are kind of weird. But come wintertime, the rental car at the airport dies down quite a bit. There isn't as much business, and so therefore the hours and the overtime also die down. And right now, the only thing that's keeping me above
in 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 11 toward Cleveland.
In this job is the overtime. So if I lose that, I'm out of luck. So with that being said, I also had to deal with an AT&T snafu once again. I have a 12-month deal with AT&T for their new high-speed internet, and it was for $50 a month. It was good for 12 months. I got it in January. For some unknown reason, it decided to bump me up to the regular price this month. So it has not been 12 months. I'm still under the promotional period, and I don't know, I guess maybe they just thought I was going to go ahead and pay it. I don't know why it did it. Nobody seems to have an answer for me as to why it did it. I think they were just hoping nobody would notice and they would just be getting more money. Well, if you all know me, that wasn't going to happen. I called them up and gave them what fors and said, you need to fix it, and you need to fix it now. And you need to fix it back to the $50.12 I was paying, because that's how much I'm going to pay you every month. And whatever your computer does to it otherwise, I'm not going to have anything to do with it, because I'm going to continue to pay you what my contract says. $50.12.
In a half mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 11 toward Cleveland.
So, I got done with that, and hopefully that's taken care of, although I know it's not, because AT&T never, ever, ever takes care of anything with one phone call. Oh, I did finally get my $11 back from them. I think I've
use the right 2 lanes to take exit 11.
I think I've ranted about that about 1,000,000 times. For the last 6 months, they have owed me $11 for my old DSL account. It was a credit.
Continue for a half mile. In a half mile, keep left at the fork. Follow signs for I-71, North Cleveland. Head east on I-480 East. Continue on I-480 East for 8 miles.
Okay, so my retired GPS just doesn't know what the hell it's doing right now. Okay, anyway, can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that or not, but yeah, the GPS is just talking away. I think it wanted me to go down 71, but I was already past 71 when it told me it wanted me to go to 71. Or maybe I was just talking to you and ignoring it, and whatever, it doesn't matter. I can get there from both places. I know my way around town. Lucky me. So anyway, so after all that hoopla was done, I went ahead and did some more follow-ups with some companies I put in with yesterday. One being a chauffeur job out of Cleveland, doing a whole bunch of different types of chauffeuring. They're one of the biggest chauffeuring companies in Cleveland. And so I called them, and she said, just come on down and put an application in. That's the easiest and quickest way to do that. The HR department has 2 people there today, and I could come in, I could meet with them. They might even give me an interview today. So I'm dressed in my black pants and my collared shirt, and we'll go see if we can make a good impression. Be interesting to see what it's all about. I didn't do a lot of research on them, but I know they pay $25 an hour. So we'll see. If it's full time, great. And hopefully it has benefits, but I don't know. We'll see. It is a large company, so I'm hoping that all that will be the case. All right. So I unfortunately I can't see your comments in this thing. It's the screen has gone to that weird dark mode. Probably because it's hot sitting in the sun, but I think I see Miss Schaefer there. I do, and Tom Reed, and Dennis Shaw. And I don't know, some others. I can't. These guys, this is a weird merge pattern right here. I have to pay attention to what's going on. Yeah, but I gotta find something soon. I can't wait for. I can't wait around and have my Enterprise and Avis job cut my hours. I won't be able to make it. I don't know what I'll do. Go work at McDonald's and drive at Avis. I don't know. Something. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so we'll go see if my vast knowledge of Cleveland does me any good on a chauffeur type job. I know I could play the part, that's for sure. I can drive just about any kind of vehicle, so I'm confident in that. And most people are just business people looking to get from the airport to downtown. So again, not really an issue. They sit in the back and work on their phones and their computers, do what they got to do. I'm not super familiar with all of the bars and restaurants downtown. Having limited funds at my disposal, I don't have a vast knowledge of those things, but not that you can't Google really quick and pull up. I can teach myself an awful lot about downtown in a very short period of time. Yeah. So anywho, I'm going to let you all go so I can concentrate on what I'm doing so I can get to where I'm going. And wish me luck. And we'll see where it leads. And I apologize for not being on here more often. Just been kind of not had much to say. So, all right. I will post this to YouTube later on today as well. And that way all my friends who don't have Facebook can stop moaning and groaning at me that they haven't had a recent video. All right, my friends. I love you. I appreciate you. God bless. I hope you have a wonderful day. And
In 2 miles, take exit 17 for Ohio 176 North toward Cleveland.